Fancy seeing you here again. All right, welcome back. Starting off today with a bit of a walk. So currently I am in Deer Reserve State Forest. Since the last video I made my way up through Gold Coast and Brisbane. Caught up with some family and friends. So yeah, I thought I'd start today with a bit of a walk. It's 6 k's in and out, I'm pretty sure. And I'm not really sure where we're going. I think we're heading up somewhere in those trees, if I was to guess. If you're new here, my name is Jesse. This is my dog Freya. And we are currently making our way around the entirety of Australia, all by ourselves. We've already explored Tasmania, a good half of Victoria, the coastline of New South Wales, and we are just starting our journey through Queensland. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, because there are some amazing adventures coming up that you just don't want to miss. Well, this is the 3k mark, so this is realistically the end of the walking trail that I was following, according to the map that I was using. Obviously I was just following a dirt track for a car, but you're not allowed a car in here because there is a gate where I parked. So this will be for the forestries, I guess. The road does keep going that way, but I don't think it's really going to get any better. Bit disappointing. I thought there would be a good spot here to maybe have some views, but there isn't. So we're going to turn around and head back now. Still a good walk. 3k's here, 3k's back. And honestly, I think there'll be better views on the way out, because now I'll be looking out towards all the openings as I'm going down. Well, we spotted this little fella on the track here. He's quite large actually. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, that's a cane toad, which this little miss here can't touch. Good thing she hasn't even noticed it yet, I don't think, but we'll go around it just to be safe. Go around, go that way. Yeah, go that way. Let's go. All right, so walk is now done. We'll go for a bit of a drive to a nearby lake and see if we can't find a good spot to pull up and have lunch. All right, so I've ended up coming back to where I camped last night. I'll probably stay here again tonight and then go exploring again tomorrow. So my lunch plans kind of got ruined. Turns out there doesn't seem to be anywhere around this lake, Wivenhoe, Somerset Dam, whatever this big water catchment is. Nowhere can I go and be near the water with a dog. Boat ramps, day use areas, nothing. None of them are allowed dogs. So after going to one of them, seeing the sign say no dogs, I just went, bugger it, I'll come back here because I'm not going to have dogs. So yeah, we're going to chill out here for the rest of the afternoon and go exploring again tomorrow. I'm going to take Farah for a walk. I'll probably show you guys around this spot. It's quite nice actually. It's a little roadside free camp in Kilcoy. I think it's how you say it, Kilcoy. But just over this hill here, There's like a couple ponds and stuff, big rugby field and whatnot. It's good to have a walk around. I've already done many laps around that yesterday and today. Alright, so I didn't have the best start to my plans today. Last night I went to go edit a video and I discovered that my headphones were missing, and I had a pretty good idea where they were. So on the weekend I had an Airbnb with a few mates and I just assumed that maybe they'd fallen out of my bag somewhere and I hadn't noticed. So I drove an hour back into Caboolture from where I was. Luckily the headphones were there, and then I drove back. So now we're back where we started. Hopefully there's a bit of a scenic drive down this way. My plan is just to kind of follow this Somerset Dam, I think it's called. We're just going to follow along that. Hopefully get some cool views. Maybe there's a lookout or two along the way. Pretty much just see where the road takes me. Alright, so seem to be done with my little scenic drive for the day, and I'm trying to find a campsite now. Probably about a K up the road is a dedicated camp spot. There's a few people there. It's not quite next to the water, so I'm trying to find my own spot. I've just sent the drone up to scout out a little track that I can see, and it looks to be okay. It's just very overgrown. So we're going to give it a go and see what happens. In that bush right there. Oh, no, there's something there. Something stopped us very quickly. What was that? Maybe we'll get out and have a look. We stopped very quick. Guessing there's a rock there. What the hell stopped me? Something very solid put me to a stop, but I don't see anything. Hit my number plate. Look at that. It messed it up. Dang. My fancy number plate. Alright, well there's something deep in there. I'm guessing there's a steel post or something right in the middle. Yeah, there's a steel post right in the middle there. That's pretty dog. That there's a a metal post in there that's just been completely overgrown. One of these right here. Literally a giant bit of rail. One of these posts is sitting inside that bush. That's pretty messed up. I can't believe that. Oh well. I guess we're not going down there. You know, I wasn't annoyed about that to start with, but the more I think about it, the more annoyed that makes me. It's only a number plate, right? It could have been a lot worse, but there were no signs there saying I couldn't go there. I'm driving around this area. I don't know how well you guys can see it from here. This is a campground. You're allowed to stay here, and all along this tree line is those same bits of rail to stop people going down there. And I think it's a bit of a joke. This is public land. Let us use our bloody land. Why can't I go put my car down next to the river and enjoy a day on the water? So now the council has damaged my car because they have overgrown grass or weeds, whatever the hell you want to call them, covering their steel bollards that they put in to stop me accessing public land. What a joke. Also, I might add that there is bloody cameras everywhere. There's a camera watching this spot. There's a couple cameras watching the boat ramp down near where I was before. What for? In case I'm going to rip one of your steel bollards out that you've concreted 3 meters into the ground. I pulled up to a new campsite because that last spot did really start to annoy me. Traveling full time, it becomes very obvious how little free camps there are. Like, I know that I have a dog now, so it makes it even harder, but there is very little free camps in comparison to every other camp, you know, that you pay for. Like, don't get me wrong, there's still lots out there, but it's getting harder and harder. More and more free camps are either just getting closed off, they're turning into paid camps, and then even then, well, they get like put into national parks, and then I can't go there because of the dogs. They're in a national park. National parks are bloody expensive to camp in too. You're paying minimum $20 a night. I've seen some out there that are $40 a night, and you don't even get power or water. $40 a night. You can go to a caravan park for $40 a night and get power and water, a shower, washing machines to do your laundry. Like, how ridiculous is it that a bit of dirt, it costs you $40 a night? Anyway, rant over. I made my way up the road another half an hour from where I plan to be at the end of this week. I went further out of my way just because that place annoyed me. This place is very busy. There's, I don't know, probably near on 20 vans here. It's a reasonable spot. We've got this big dam here. The water's up actually very high compared to the photo that I referenced on Wikicamps. There's a fence line just there. That fence line there, people were parked all the way along it. But now if you were to go to that fence line, you're going to get stuck in the water. It's up very high. I am just going to chill out here for the rest of the afternoon. Maybe tomorrow I'll come up with a plan of what I'm going to do next. All right, I'm going to end this one here with this beautiful walk that I'm currently on. Sun is on its way down. Pretty soon it'll be behind those mountains. This lake walk is a bit bigger than what I thought it was going to be. I thought it would only be a couple k's each way. And I thought the end was going to be about here somewhere, but camp's obviously way over there. We've walked all this way around along here, and it still goes all the way around over there. So I'm just going to follow it to the end. See how far it really goes. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.